Hey up guys, and welcome to the channel. It's a special one for me today. I've been asked to review something. I got an email from a company who said they would love me to review their scope. So this is the unboxing of it. Now, I can just say I have already checked everything is in here when it came. So it has been opened, but I'm showing you how it came. Okay, I have opened it, but this is how it came. And this is the scope, guys.
Please open it here. GoYoJo.
So we have a GoYoJo. Now I think it's pronounced GoYo. Let's just call it GoYoJo. I think that's how you pronounce it. GoYoJo. Right, so that's how I'm going to say it. If it's wrong, please let me know. But yeah, there it is. It's a day-night vision. It's the GS515, and this is how it came. Really well, lovely box. Absolutely. I am a sucker for a box. If anybody knows me, I do like things to be in nice boxes. I just think it shows. It shows a bit of quality when it's in a, when they take the time to put it in a box like that. To me, it means it's, you know, it's just a bit of quality. It's magnetic closing as well, which again, that's nice. So what we got inside? This is what we've got inside. Now, as I say, I have opened this once, but this is how it came to me. So let's have this out. And that is all that is in that box. So it's all in here, okay? So we'll close that up and just put that to the side. So like I say, guys, this is how it came. So let's have a look what we get when we order one of these. First thing I can say is hard case. You can't go wrong with that. You know, you put it back in that, it's going to be protected from knocks. Again, I like that. I mean, it's got everything as this. I can't believe actually how good it is. So again, it comes all nicely wrapped up. And this is your main unit I'm going to show you first. So, let's move that. This is how it comes. Just get you in focus. It's all metal construction. Really, really good quality. I have to say, it's really good quality. These are your main buttons on there. You do everything through these buttons here. And you've got like a definite click to them. I don't know whether I'll be able to show you that. I'll get it near my mic. But you know some rubber buttons, rubber top buttons are a bit squishy and you don't know if you've pressed them. Well, see if you can hear this. I don't know if you heard that, guys. But like I say, it's really, really a nice press. You know you've pressed it. We've got a little bit of Picatinny on here for if you wanted to mount anything, lights, microphones, another IR light. It does have an IR light built in, which is there. And this IR light does have a zoom function. If you watch, you turn the front and it has that to there. Now, that is basically, anyone that's had a scope, you'll know what all this is, but I'm sort of talking to people that haven't had them either. The zoom function basically allows you to zoom your light to the lens. So if you zoomed right in, you don't need it like massive. So with this, as you turn that, it'll go down. It'll like zoom in, yeah? I'm going to show you that in a video, but obviously not today. So that's your IR light. That is built in. You just turn it on in your menu. It's all metal construction, like I've said. If my hand keeps disappearing, guys, it's to just make sure you're in focus. This is the mount that it comes on. Now, obviously that you can mount that straight onto your gun. I will show you it mounted on a gun in this video, but I'm going to be showing you the quality of the picture. We're going over to Caravan to where we have our range, anybody that knows channel, and I'm going to be showing you it shooting at night, daytime, targets, all sorts of things. So but bear with us, hit that bell. This is your battery compartment here. Again, I would strongly say that that is waterproof because you have to screw it down. And these batteries come in the kit. As I said, I've opened it and checked everything works and that. So these batteries come in the kit and they are rechargeable. All you do is take that little rubber cover off, which is quite nice fitting, and you've got a USB-C in there, as you can see, and that will charge those batteries up, and it will also transfer your data. More on that in a bit. So on that, you just give it a good press down, hold it down while you screw that in. You don't have to screw it tight, just, you know. This objective lens is 40mm. And this is one of the things I wish that stayed on the scope. You know, either opened like that or had something on it like the Pard has. I'm not comparing this to Pard, by the way. This is much, much cheaper. But yeah, you take that off and you're going to need a pocket or something. Not a problem. I mean, most of us have a pocket. But it means you've got to put it in your pocket and then dig it back out again. It would be better if it stayed on. So that's one of the things I've noticed sort of before I'm using it. It's got a full, I think these are called diopters, aren't they? When it alters for your eyes. And it's got a +2 to +- I think, on this. So you can either, if you wear glasses, you can take your glasses off, you can still see through it, or you can wear your glasses. It don't really matter. So that's a full diopter on there. I don't know if you noticed when I took this off, but there is actually an SD card in there. Can you see that? That comes with it. That is a 16 gig SD card for recording. This records video and takes photographs. Yeah, I know. For price, unbelievable. The mount is Picatinny, and on this you just press that in and it flicks open. So it's quick release, quick mount. So if you can't get that into your scope, into your case, you can very quickly, I mean, when you lock it down, if you see on here, look, it clicks in and you can't open it then. So it can't fall off until you physically press that and open it. It does come with another mount, more of that in a bit. I'll get that out in a bit. But again, all quality, all metal construction. Really, really nice quality item is that. So we'll put that down and have a look what else we get in this box. And you get quite a lot, I'll tell you. First thing, you do get the rubber eye cup. Now, I use a rubber eye cup on my night scopes because I just find that it's better when it's pressed onto your, onto your eye. Now, the way you attach this, there's no way to attach it, as you can see. What you do is you take that off. It's just rubber, and that attaches on to where that was. I don't know if I'll be able to do it for you guys. Oh, there you go. So then it turns into that. So you've got a nice eye cup to get your eye relief right and everything, and I think it looks quite cool with that on. But I'll leave that on for now, and we'll see what else we've got in here. There's a full instruction book as you can see. And it is a full instruction book. It's not, you know, you don't have to go download out or, you know, look at it on your phone. Everything is in here, and it's very clear, very well written, and you can't really go wrong with that. I'm not a great one for reading instructions, as a lot of men are. But this, yeah, these things you do really need to read instructions because, yeah, you just need to. Then we've got a little toolkit here. Now, you've got some screws in there, which I'll show you what they're for in a minute. You've got an Allen key, and you've got a tiny screwdriver. That comes with it. What else we got? Now, this has come to me with this charger. That's not a UK charger. I'm presuming if you buy it in the UK, you will get a UK charger. I'm pretty sure you will. They're not going to sell out in the UK without one. But just to let you know, guys, this is what I got. Now, we've all got USB plugs. Everyone's got them these days. You've either got them in your plug sockets at home, you've either got power banks, they're everywhere. So that ain't a problem to me. I've got more USB plugs and ways to charge this up. I don't need that. So it's not a problem to me, and I don't think it'd be a problem to most people. But I'm just letting you know that's what I got. But I don't think that's what you'll get. So let's see what else we've got. Obviously, a charge cable. Not a lot of good rechargeable without it, is it? A little cloth. You always get a little cloth with your scopes. And then we've got this. Now this is another mount. And what this does is it allows you to take this off the bottom and mount it onto that. And it gives you that ability then. I'm not 100% sure how it goes, but it's sort of that. Sorry, you're looking through there, aren't you? It gives you that sort of ability to do that. I knew I'd got it wrong way around. So then you can mount that. That is on here, you know, on these lugs here. But it gives you that ability to mount it back off your gun, like you see a lot of scopes these days. But you've got to take that off and put it onto that, and that is what those are for. Okay. Them screws to attach it to there. It's all explained in the manual, and it actually does show you it on the manual. So if you can see that, that is the bit that's under here. So you take that off, you attach that plate and put it there, and then that gives you the ability to put it on your Picatinny rail and have it mounted further back. So I think you can see that, can't you guys? Yeah. So that's a nice thing to have. I think a lot of people would probably use it like that, to be honest, with that on. So yeah, that's quite a nice thing to have. And that's it, guys. That's what's in. That's what comes in there. Now, as you can see, this is all moulded to the exact shape of that. Now, you can't put it in with the eye cup on, but if you look, it goes in like that. And it is an absolute fantastic fit. That is not going anywhere, I'll tell you now. Once you close that down. So the box really impresses me. The scope really impresses me. It's really, really well made. The all metal, it's just, to touch it, it's fantastic. Now, showing you the menus is going to be difficult because my camera, I've tried to get my camera down this lens and it's not playing. So I'm hoping there's going to be some pictures coming up now of the menu systems and things that are in this. I am going to try and see how it records for you night and day, and I will add that to the next video. So I don't think it will record all the menu though. They don't normally. I think you'll just get the picture. So I'm not sure how I'm going to show you that other than photographs. If I'm putting some photographs up now, you know I've found some. And if you go on the website, all the links are in the description below. If you go on the website at the moment, if you sign up with your email address, you get it's in dollars, you get $50 off. And these are listed at $249. So with that $50 off, that'd make it $199, and they offer free postage on anything over $100. So for $199, that could be yours. The only other place I found it, it were £239. Okay, now that is phenomenal, I think. And obviously quoting prices, there's loads of places on web and stuff like that. I can only quote prices that I've seen, and that's what it was on various channels. But on their website, and I honestly can't tell you that the ship to UK if it's in Japan or wherever, China, but that's what it was. It was $249. You get a $50 off, and it's free postage. So you check that out, guys, and obviously if I find anything out, there's going to be more videos. There's going to be at least another 2 videos, one of which is going to be its daytime, how it goes on in daytime, and then one I'll be doing a bit of pest control with wife, so hopefully we'll see some rats and things through it, and I'll be able to show you its night capability with the built-in IR light. You can put another one on top, as I've already said, on this Picatinny, so it has got that facility. Just a few specifications. It's obviously a day-night scope, and the objective lens is 40mm. The sensor in it is a 2560 by 1920, and it's an HD sensor. Your display that you're looking at is an OLED display, and it's 0.39 inches is that, and I can tell you now it's very, very clear, very clear. The IR's an 850, which, if you know IRs, there's 2 IRs, there's 850 and 940. 850, they say, can be seen, but it is very, very dim. 940s can't be seen, but is dimmer than an 850. So this is an 850, but I use an 850 when we go pest control, and so does wife, and I can assure you, things don't see it, they still come out and everything. So that ain't a problem. It says it has up to a 300 metre range. We'll test that out in our paddock where our caravan is. We'll see if it can get to end of it, which is probably 100 yard-ish. And I always think if it can get to that, I ain't going to shoot anything over 100 yards. I know that for a fact. I won't be doing that. So the IR's an 850, which I've already said. Now, the Wi-Fi in it, it does have built-in Wi-Fi, does this. But the app is only for iPhone. It's not for Android, which disappointed me a little bit because I'm Android and a lot of the world is Android. So I have to say, I am going to be telling the company they really should do an Android app. And if there is one, guys, I shall post that at a later date. But obviously it's Chinese New Year at the time, at this moment while I'm doing this. So getting answers from China is not easy. But I will get an answer to that, whether there is an Android app. But I cannot find it, and all I can find is one that's for Apple. So that's all I can find, guys. So I've got to say at the moment, it will work with your iPhone, but that's it. It has picture-in-picture, which is phenomenal. You know, my pad don't have that. So you're zooming in, and you're getting 2 pictures, one zoomed in, one not zoomed in. That's phenomenal, I think, absolutely. As I've already mentioned, it comes with a 16 gig SD card. Now, battery life on this thing is 4 to 6 hours, and they quote 4 hours if you're using the IR light and you're recording onto the SD card. They say 4 hours. I always say that with a pinch of salt, me. When they say 4, I'd say 3. but I haven't tested it, so I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say they quote 4 to 6 hours. 6 hours if you're just using it. So through the day, using it as a scope, you should get 6 hours. But you can plug a USB into this and run it. I've had a USB in it while it's been on, and it's sort of charging and running at the same time. So you can run it through a USB if you want. It weighs 579 grams, and the batteries in it are 18350 batteries. Comes with 2 rechargeable, and they're 900 milliamp hour ones of those. It has a USB-C inside here, which is where you can charge it and you can transfer your data if you don't have an SD card reader. It doesn't come with a large-sized SD card adapter. So if you haven't got one, you'd have to plug your thing in, but you can do it either way, so it doesn't really, don't really matter that. Let's see. the modes on the screen. Now, obviously, you've got colour and you've got black and white for nighttime. It also has a thing called green phosphor, which I've only just had a really quick look at, but looks quite interesting. But I will be showing you that. You know, I'll be doing some recording in all different modes and everything. So please hit the bell. Like I said, there's more videos coming. At least another 2 videos on this will be coming. As I've already said, night vision up to 300 yards. We'll see. 30 frames per second video recording. It takes photographs. And as I've already said, it has picture in picture. The size of this thing is 188 millimeters long, I presume. 53 wide, I think. I'm guessing that these figures are what they are, and 83 high. So that's what it is. 188 millimeters long, 53 wide, and 83 top to bottom. And like I've already said, it's 579 grams. It's not heavy, guys. It really ain't. And with it having an IR built in, yeah, you're not gonna. It's probably about the same as a normal optical scope, to be honest. So like I've already said, you can go on their website, links in bottom. There's other places you can get it, but I don't want to go on too much about prices because they vary all over the place, don't they? It's up to you guys. You find out how much it costs. All I can tell you is it'll be at least a third of what the other ones are. You know, the other night vision type scopes and that. And we're going to find out how good it is for that money. So bear with us, stick with us, get that bell clicked, subscribe, obviously, and we will be doing some real good footage with these. We'll be doing target shooting, we'll be doing pest control, black and white, colour. I'll do something in green phosphor. Bear with us, guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with more on the GS515 GoYoJo. Thanks, guys. There it is, mounted up on the AP900, as you can see. Looks quite good, doesn't it? One of the things I forgot to mention was when you put this Picatinny on, when I put it on, it were a little bit slack. You've got an adjuster here. You can just turn that adjuster, and so no Allen keys needed out like that. But as you can see, that looks quite good, doesn't it? Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that, guys. Thanks for watching.